Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to see you again. If you're new here, hi, I'm your name and this channel is all about helping you speak real, natural English, just like a native speaker. Today's video is one of my absolute favorites because we're talking about something that makes your English sound alive, fun, and totally authentic, idioms and slang. Now, before we dive in, let's be real for a second. You can study grammar and vocabulary all day long, but when you actually talk to Americans, whether it's in person, watching TV, or chatting online, you'll quickly realize we use tons of expressions that don't always make literal sense. Someone might say, "I'm feeling under the weather," or, "That test was a piece of cake," and if you translate those word for word, you'll be completely lost. But don't worry, that's exactly what I'm here to help you with. In this video, we're going to go over more than 50 essential American English idioms and slang expressions that you absolutely need to know if you want to sound natural and confident. These are expressions you'll hear in everyday conversations, in the office, at school, in movies, in songs, and even on social media. So whether you're learning English for work, travel, or just because you love it, this lesson is going to take your speaking skills to the next level. Let me start with something that might surprise you. Idioms are not just for native speakers. In fact, using idioms is one of the best ways to show that you understand the culture behind the language. Because English, especially American English, isn't just about vocabulary and grammar. It's about rhythm, tone, attitude, and connection. When you use idioms naturally, you show people that you get it, that you understand not just what to say, but how to say it. Think about it. If you're watching a movie and a character says, "Man, that guy really spilled the beans." What does that mean? They're not talking about food, right? Spill the beans means to reveal a secret. Or if someone says, "She's always on the go," they don't mean she's running somewhere literally. It means she's always busy, active, doing something. These phrases make conversations more colorful, expressive, and real. And then we've got slang. The informal words are phrases that people use in casual situations. Slang changes all the time, but some expressions stick around for years. For example, when Americans say, "That's awesome," or "That's cool," it means something is really good or impressive. If you say, "I'm broke," it means you don't have money, not that you're physically broken. Slang helps you sound friendly and relaxed, like you belong in the conversation instead of just watching from the outside. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to memorize every idiom or piece of slang at once. That's not the goal. The goal is to understand them and start noticing how native speakers use them in real life. You'll hear them in movies like Friends, The Office, or How I Met Your Mother, and you'll see them all over TikTok and Instagram. Once you recognize them, you can start using them naturally in your own conversations. Let me give you a quick example. Imagine your friend invites you to go hiking this weekend, but you're not sure if you'll have time. You could say, "I'm not sure yet," or you could sound more natural and say, "I'll play it by ear." That idiom means you'll decide what to do as things happen, without planning too much in advance. See how much more natural and conversational that sounds. That's the kind of difference idioms and slang make. They transform your English from textbook to real life. And that's why I'm so excited about this lesson. We're not just going to list idioms and definitions, no way. We're going to learn them with real examples, pronunciation tips, and some fun practice sentences you can try yourself. So, Grab a notebook, get comfortable, and make sure to listen carefully. You might even want to repeat some of the idioms out loud with me, because the more you say them, the more natural they'll feel. And remember, don't worry about making mistakes. Every native speaker uses idioms differently, and the best way to master them is through practice and exposure. Alright, I think that's enough of an intro. I can't wait to share these idioms and slang expressions with you. Whether you're chatting with friends, watching movies, or just trying to sound a little more local, these phrases are going to help you fit right in. So, let's get started and learn how to speak like a real American.